bad reversing or bad brakes. Either way, the rest of their working day is going to be slightly cold. You know you're bored of being a mechanic when you fall asleep under an engine. When this guy's truck got stuck in the mud, he tried to remove it using a bulldozer. And guess what happened to the bulldozer? Don't creep up behind your colleagues, especially if you're drinking coffee. We're going to assume this was her first day.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you got it. Okay, let's try it.
And so will you when you see the solution to this problem.
She's like, I know you fucking lying. That's all I had to do.
We all hate getting stuck at the office, but for a mechanic, it can be even worse. When mayflies hatch on the Mississippi River, it's best to stay indoors, which is difficult when you're a parking attendant. This particular mover isn't quite as motivated as the name of the company implies.
I mean, shit.
The whole motherfucking power line, bro. Man.
Could this be the world's most disgusting fan? Yeah. Within a minute, this truck managed to destroy his tire, a fire hydrant, and any chance of future employment as a truck driver. Aren't trailers supposed to carry things, rather than being carried by humans? It's never good to paint yourself into a corner, or tile yourself. They say that the first step of a journey is the most important, but for this guy, the last one was the most annoying. What kind of enemy could possibly require an army of children armed with twigs? You're about to find out. This seems to be a genuine archery accident. But then he is filming it! Sometimes U-Haul drivers have to drop off a very different kind of package. A tsunami of bottled water can almost be as bad as the unbottled variety. If a chicken saw this clip, they'd wonder why they bothered to put in all that hard work. Do you ever feel like your career is just going round in circles? Here's a woman who's made one pita too many. It's a good thing she doesn't work at a gun store.
Wow!
Tanisha.
Come at me. Why don't you try me? Why don't you get out of here?
Nobody wants this to happen to a newly finished piece of art, but at least he managed to create some comedy gold. The urge to drop off a bus full of screaming kids can override any kind of common sense. FedEx, treating your valuable items like crap so you don't have to. There's nothing like a nice, smooth layer of cement.
What'd you ask me? I was just looking. Looks awesome.
And a really annoying work colleague. Whatever the official way to stop this thing is, we're not going to say it's not by using a big stick. Demolition redneck style. Wouldn't a wrecking ball be easier though? They could always sit on it and shout, "Yeehaw!" Some jobs are as easy as falling off a log. Or a plank. When they're not saving lives, the doctors in this surgery try to give each other heart attacks. How to get your big break in the construction business. Tarp 1, woman 0. Always remember to secure your tarp before a windstorm and not during. This may, just may, be the first time this guy has reversed with a boat trailer on his car. Sweeping the counters, because every customer loves a nice helping of floor germs with their food. Break ahoy! Spam is everywhere these days. On your computer, on your phone, in your elevator.
To extend your warranty, factory cutoff. And this is a courtesy call to renew your warranty before we close the file. If you're interested in renewing your auto warranty,
Here's another out-of-control piece of machinery. And no, the man with the lasso is not a trained cowboy. Amazon, delivering your package the very next day and pissing in your garden. The care some delivery drivers take over their work is nothing short of inspiring. A family ordered some food. The food didn't arrive, and the delivery guy didn't know where it had gone. I suppose it'll have to remain a mystery. Meet Harry, the human drill bit. What do you call when a tow truck gets stuck? A tow truck? If you're capable of tracking wildlife by their footprints, then you'll be delighted to find out that you can do the same with garbage trucks. The guys felling this tree wanted it to fall in a very specific place. And the tree? It just didn't care. The most aggressive way to ask for a haircut ever. Or maybe the scooter just wanted its tires trimmed. To quote Doc Brown from Back to the Future, "We don't need wheels where we're going." Maybe I shouldn't trust this woman with scissors. There's a first time for everything, even walking on stilts. That guy should be booked for dangerous driving. Oh, wait.
So does the cop get a ticket now?
You can always spot an expert woodchopper. This guy decided to bring some laughter into these construction workers' day by sending them a funny message. This was their reaction. This is why you should never make a pipeline too excited. The long-awaited sequel to Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. It's just called Bird. Yeah, it's a safe bet there was no health and safety inspection before these guys started work.
Der ist nirgendwo anders gesichert. Und da hängt der Scherge dran. An dem.
Some construction workers like to relax by hunting. Spray paint can hunting. If you have any kind of genitals, then you might want to look away. That hurts. If you're a particularly heavy person, you sometimes need to make alternative travel arrangements.
Holy buckets.
Should we move the cones for this wide load vehicle?
Nah, it'll sort itself out. Here's a toilet prank on an industrial scale. Construction workers are used to dealing with hazardous materials, but not being locked in a porta potty with them. This guy's being taught how to start a chainsaw. And yeah, it might just be a prank.
Once the chain gets going, pop the brake. You gotta do it in halfway push, ready?